Good Friday, y'all. How you doing? Good Friday. How's it going? It's a jungle out there. We're about to go into the jungle. You guys ready? The jungle of entrepreneurship. That's what I'd like to talk about. Are we ready? Are we ready for those? Come on in. Come on in. We're going to talk about the jungle of entrepreneurship today. Did you guys have a good morning? I had an amazing morning. Someone out there is going to know what I'm talking about. What do they do on TV? You know who I'm talking about? Okay, I'm going to stop being a troublemaker. Here we go. I had an amazing morning. I hope you guys had an amazing morning. But then my morning wasn't so good. I hit a stumbling block with a technical issue. It's a jungle out there. There will be poisonous spiders. There will be poisonous snakes. There will be quicksand. There will be all kinds of things trying to kill you, to stop you. Okay, let's go. Let's go into the jungle. You coming with me? Let's go. Oh, I love rain. It's my favorite weather. Yes. The dark and ominous feel. Here we go. Oh, geez, it's really coming down. Oh, okay, we'll kind of go like this. I think we'll be fine. I've got a waterproof case. I think we're going to find out. Oh, look at that dew. Let's go. We're going into the jungle. Jungle of entrepreneurship, guys. Entrepreneurship is not easy. Entrepreneurship is a jungle. Oh, we are getting wet. We are getting really wet. Okay, I hope we can make it through. Well, let's find out. If we get a short, we get a short. If we need a new iPhone, well, poisonous snake bites us. This content is worth it. Oh, it's really coming down. I'm loving this. Okay, here we go. It's a jungle. I want to talk about two aspects of the jungle and why there is no destination to going through the jungle of entrepreneurship. There is no destination. You need to get good at navigating through this jungle, and you got to get used to navigating through this jungle. So let's begin here. There are two aspects to navigating through the dangerous, depressing, and discouraging jungle of entrepreneurship. Oh, it's really raining cats and doggies right now. Really, really, really badly. So let's go. We're going through the jungle. This is actually pretty, ooh, it's cold too. This is pretty appropriate. So here we go. Two aspects of the jungle and why there is no destination to the jungle of entrepreneurship and life for that matter. Now I'm crying. This is really cold. So, oh, I have an audience. So here we go. Well, let's see. See, I have a little audience there listening in. Hopefully they'll get value. The jungle of entrepreneurship is pretty self-explanatory. Things are going to come and bite you. Things are going to try to kill you. Things are going to try to stop you. Things are going to try to discourage you. Whether it's physically getting through those things or mentally getting through those things. I have a trick for this, and that's what I want to share with you guys today. Number one, yes, there are technical things you will have to go through. There are a lot of no's you will need to go through. There are actual physical things that you will have to fight through, and that includes people too. But that's not the most difficult thing you're going to have to get through on a consistent basis, pretty well daily. Does it get easier? No, it doesn't get easier. You get better, as Jim Rohn would say, right? Things don't get, I won't even try to quote the late and great Jim Rohn. For things to get better, you got to get better, pretty much. So the jungle is always going to throw obstacles at you. It's always going to do it in a way of in physical ways. I guess physical ways you would say. So like I said, through people saying no to you, through not being able to figure something out, to being stuck, to not getting your funnel clicking, whatever the case may be. And be very aware that that will never stop. So you must get good at handling these physical poisonous snakes and spiders and quicksand in the jungle. That's the physical, tangible challenges in the jungle. Now, I'm going to tell you how to handle this. I have a trick to do that. But I need to address the second part of the jungle. Yeah, that's not actually the snakes. That's not actually the spiders. That's not actually the poisonous boids. It's your fear of those things. It's your mind. It's your actual mind. That is a jungle. Navigating with your mind and your attitude is the second part that a lot of people don't seem to address. They say it's a jungle. See you in a bit. Give me a sec, I'm doing a video. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. You're welcome, brother. Oh, look at that. Such a local superstar. What can I say? Now it's just, oh, what can I say? That's how it is, right? That's how it is. It ain't easy being famous. I'm being sarcastic. Just every now and again in my area, I see old friends, and I'm gonna go say hello in a sec. We're off to the money store right now. So, the mental aspect of the jungle is probably the most challenging one. That will come in forms of procrastination. That will come in forms of fear. Why is Farm Boy closed? That's weird. So those mental aspects, you will also need to constantly battle through. You will constantly need to always overcome them. Procrastination is a big one. Fear is a big one. And the self-worth is a big one too. I don't think I can do it. I'm not good enough. That's a huge one, actually. Self-confidence, self-worth. I'm not worthy. These usually come in forms of voices in your head. So, let me give you a tip on both fronts. How to battle the technical, the physical, the tangible aspects of the jungle in the form of poisonous spiders, poisonous boids, poisonous snakes, quicksand, as well as the mind challenges. I'm gonna get under some kind of let me get some shelter. I'm gonna get some shelter. As well as the mental aspects. Now we're kind of going long, a little bit of rambling, but I will give you guys a tip on how to handle these eloquently. So the first thing you need to realize is that they will never stop happening. Oh, and I got the snifflies. They will never stop happening, these challenges. The jungle will always remain. There we go. There we go. Gotta get a nice little backdrop here. How's that? Looking good? Looking good? So with being aware of that, how do you handle them? Oh no, I guess we have a little situation, but we'll see how we roll. I'm in the hood, by the way. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I do have experience in these environments. Probably a little bit too much information. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Never know. Those of you who know where I reside, yeah, it could be a little questionable, especially if you were a single lady. I wouldn't be walking around in here. Just a little tip, especially late at night. Okay, this is a jungle. I'm in a jungle right now. I'm in a jungle right now. So here we go. Here's what I like to do, and here's what's worked extremely well with me, is that when you resist, now I got all kinds of, I'm leaking. I'm wet, folks. All kinds of, where was I? Just some couple of questionable characters here. Who knows, we may get a live of another kind. You'll get to see a little bit of my street smarts. You never know. You never know. It is alive after all. Here's how I like to handle it. When you have resistance to these things, and when you try to overcome them instantly and say, it ain't nothing. I don't have fear. Fear is just an illusion, or I'm not procrastinating. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's get up and do this. Or that's a technical challenge. Let's solve it right now because I do not believe in technical challenges. Or I can't call that person. I got to do it. I got to call that person because I have no fear. Let's go. Fear, you know what I mean. If you try to power through it with extreme resistance to the way you're feeling, it doesn't work as well as if you let it stay for a while. If you let it stay and you feel it through your body, that'll make you an extremely efficient jungle navigator. You're going to handle situations in a much calmer way, and more importantly, you're going to really you're really going to feel the physical emotions in your body, and it's almost like those physical emotions know that you can feel them. It's like almost like they're aware of it. And here's what I tell them. Pretty simple. Pretty simple for me. I say, oh, I see you're here. I see you've arrived, Mr. Fear. Or, I don't really feel like doing something right now. Okay, I see you're here, procrastination. Or, I can't really figure this out. Let's try to solve it. When you try to solve something really quick, immediately, because you refuse to be stuck, opposed to, okay, I see you're throwing me a challenge. I see you're here. I'll let you hang out for a bit. I'll accept the defeat for now, but I want you to know you're not welcome here. You can come for a while, so you're going to have to leave soon, though. You're not welcome here, but you can hang out for a while. I want you to be aware that I know you're here. Kind of making sense? So, for example, fear for me, if I have fear, I accept it. Only for a small amount of time, though. Same with procrastination. If I don't feel like doing something first thing in the morning, I used to fight that. And what would happen was I wouldn't do as good of a job at that call because I pushed myself into it when I was not feeling it at all. And sometimes it's better to weather the storm of that feeling for a while. Let it know that you're aware of it being there, saying you can hang out for a bit. Are you done? Are you done yet? Oh, you're not quite done? Okay, stick around for a bit, but I'm kind of ignoring you. You could stick around in my home for a little bit, but then when you're done, then I could go on and continue. You guys see the difference? Does it make sense? The difference? That happens technically as well. In a technical matter, if I have to figure something out and I get stuck, I will step back and I will say, okay, hands up in the air. Hands up in the air, y'all. Hands up in the air. I know you're here. Are you enjoying yourself? You know, I can't figure it out. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to just let my mind figure it out slower. Not like, don't completely get out of the picture. Revisit it, actually, usually in the same moment. For example, like I said, procrastination, I'll sit back and I will goof off for a little bit. Have my own little dance party and whatever I do. I got my own little things to get myself through. Sometimes I'll just sit there and I will watch some TV for an hour. No, not an hour. That's overdoing it. Half an hour. But I will feel it and I get pretty disgusted with it pretty quick. But at least I know it's there. At least I know what it feels like. And then I could power through. And that's how I comfortably navigate through the jungle, Gary Vee would love this, while being very self-aware of my feelings and in touch with my feelings. And then this way, it's not always a fight and a battle and a miserable time navigating through that jungle. The jungle becomes no big deal. You're like, okay, well, I'm not very comfortable right now, so I'm going to step back a little bit. Doesn't mean don't get out of your comfort zone. It means you can let those feelings stay for a while letting those feelings know that you're not a huge fan of them being there. And what happens is they stay and stick around less and less, and they show up less and less. Okay, guys? So there you go. There you have it. Now there's all kinds of, yeah, I'm in a jungle right now, and I'm aware I'm in a jungle. They're kind of creeping out a little bit. This is like the, I'm actually right in the heart of the hood. For those of you who know my area, Ritchie Street is that way. I'm actually right in the middle of Winthrop. Winthrop's right there. So yeah, I think I should just keep walking. I've let the jungle know I was here, and now it's time for me to get the hell out of here. So guys, I'm going to, actually I don't even need to go to the money store. I'm going to go to the store and go get my vitamin water, of course. And I hope this helped today. Whenever you have that feeling, whenever those poisonous snakes, poisonous boids, poisonous spiders, or quicksand comes to you, let it stick around for a bit. Get a feel for it. Let it know you know it's there. Say you can stay for a while, but you can't stay very long. You're not welcome here. And then you're going to snap out of that situation and attack it on all cylinders, and you'll get very good at navigating through this jungle. And I literally kind of navigated through a jungle. Let's put it this way. If this was 3 a.m. I'm at the corner of Priscilla and Poulain Street, you guys know this area? We made it. So that's what I got for you today. I'll see you guys on social media. Bye-bye.